Hello, welcome to the Luminous life. I am Kid Luminosity here with a tag video for my first video on this channel, so bear with me. I just got off work, so I got like a work shirt on and my hair is like this. So the tag video we're gonna do is the throwback tag video, and I thought this one would be super easy because like if nobody wants to do it, I could do it and it would still be a fun video. So I have the video, I have the questions on my phone, and let's get started because my phone's gonna die anyway. So question number one, what year were you born? I was born in the 90s, 1991. It was a good year. Shit, I don't remember it. So 1991. Number two, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. I do have pictures. What I'll do is I'll either insert them here or I will try to find them at the end and show you some pictures and maybe show some clips of them in there. But I do have plenty of pictures. I don't really have any baby pictures, or at least my mother doesn't have any. And if she does, I was probably little, like I was maybe 3 and older. So from like, is it raining? So from like 3 and younger, I don't really have any of those pictures. My aunts have some, and I think some of my cousins may have some, but I don't have possession of those. Number 3, what TV shows did you watch growing up? So I was definitely a Nickelodeon kid. So if it was like Nickelodeon versus Disney, I was definitely a Nickelodeon kid. I watched all that, Kanan and Kel, The Amanda Show. Every morning before school, I watched Sailor Moon. What else can I remember watching? Gullah Gullah Island. I think when Gullah Gullah Island came out, I was kind of too old for it. And it was either it was too young for me or it was old and I was young. Anyway, but Gullah Gullah Island. I was a Barney kid. I wasn't really like an Elmo, Sesame Street kid, but I was definitely like a Barney kid and Arthur. I didn't watch too many cartoons. But yeah, Arthur was one of my favorite shows. So it was like before school, I watched Sailor Moon. And after school, I watched Arthur in the 90s. So yeah, that's that one. Now I want to watch Arthur. Oh my god, my room. Why won't it close? I guess it doesn't lock anyway. So number 4. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? So when I was a kid, so in the 90s, we'll say, I remember wanting to be a teacher. I remember wanting to be a teacher, and do I want to still do that? Heck to the no. I'm not really like fond of children. I can deal with them and I can work with them, and I know how to like, be around kids and like them and work with them and do all kinds of things. With kids, I just don't really like it. I like babies more than I like children. Like I'd rather change a baby's diaper than like take your kid to the park. You know what I mean? What else did I want to be? The one thing that I do want to be is I always wanted to work in the entertainment industry, and remember that in like the 4th grade I remember wanting to do that, and I still want to do that, and I am low-key actively pursuing a career in the entertainment industry. So that's that. Number 5, where we at? Show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't have any. What were your favorite toys to play with? I remember, so do you remember in Barney how at the end of the show he would go from, or beginning, he would go from the toy to Barney, and then at the end he would go from Barney to like the little toy? I had one of those, and that was probably my favorite toy in the whole world. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know how old I was when I stopped playing with it, but I remember that freaking Barney being one of my favorite toys. So what's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? Falling. I was and still am very clumsy. So I remember falling all the time. So falling is obviously embarrassing. You know, no, but you don't want anybody to see you falling, or tripping, or like, you know, trying to jump off something and you biff it. So that's that. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. So we're gonna skip that because I don't have none of that. 3 songs you love to listen to as a child. The Barney song. 3 songs I like to listen to. I definitely like old school music now because that's what I listened to as a child. So, I mean, like Teddy Pendergrass. If you've ever heard of Mel Waiters, Luther Vandross, like old school music, I love listening to that because that's what my aunts listened to, and my uncles and my cousins, and the like women and men that I was around in my family. That's what they listened to. You know, they like to listen to stuff from when they were younger, and they played it around us kids, and that's why we like it today. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I remember dressing up as an old lady. And I remember, so I took one of my mama's, was it my mama's or was it mine? Because I have a model session with muumuus. But I took one of my mama's muumuus, and I like put my hair in like rollers and a pillow in my pants. Like had like a big old lady butt. And I was an old lady for Halloween. Number 12. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Pictures. From as long as I can remember, there's a picture. Whether they're ugly or not, I love to take pictures.